Hello, everybody. This is Neon here. Uh, Welcome to, I guess, the first episode of my Minecraft series. I'm going to try to make this a series, but it might not work out, or we will see. It's going to be good. But this is just going to be a catch-up video of what we have so far, because, unfortunately, I did not record anything of the start. So, let me just explain everything. So essentially, we already have a pretty decent start at this world. I'm playing on the Everneth server. All the details are going to be in the description down below, in case if you want to join. And we already have a lot of stuff. I got full armor, we got elytras, we got carrots, some really good tools. So this episode is going to be a tour of what I've built so far in this world. And yeah, let's get on right with it. So we're going to start off at my beautiful little humble abode. um, Storage is kind of an issue right now, but we're not going to worry about that. I got all this stuff. I got some cats. These guys don't have names, but this is Thumper. That's Narwhal. Um, yeah. Go down here. Got a little enchantment table. So this used to be a AFK Fisher. And then down here, we have a skeleton grinder. So they would come out right here, and then I can show you a quick glimpse. Right in there. Oh yeah, there they are. Okay. Then there's a few other things around this area. So we are now outside of our little humble abode. We have the nether portal right here. I got a pretty fast horse, which is pretty cool. On an old cow farm. Over here, I have a villager breeder that also doubles as a carrot and potato farm. I have the farmer villager over there, the two villagers right here, and they produce a lot of carrots and potatoes. And their output is over here, where I actually have it works pretty well. So yeah, I got a lot of villagers stocked up in case if I ever need any for like any kind of farms. Um, so yeah, villager breeder. Over here, we have a super smelter that I just kind of built out in the middle of the open because I needed one. Smelt a lot of glass with it. And then over here, we have a tree farm. I'm not going to test it right now because I think the server is a bit laggy. But the essentially what happens is you put bone meal in that dispenser. You place a sapling right there, and then when it grows, it sends a signal up to this TNT duplicator, drops it down, and it explodes. And it gives us a bunch of wood. I don't have any right now, but trust me. And that's it for this area. Next area will be over that mountain over there. So we are now on this mountain right here. That is our humble abode right over there. Um, the first thing, the first thing that I tried to build, like my first farm on the server was this iron farm, and it works pretty well. It works by having that zombie right there scare the villagers, and then it spawns a iron golem up top, and then the iron golem drops down into this water and then dies by the lava that's right in there. And it produces pretty well. I actually made a shop out of it, and I've made quite a decent amount of diamonds since this is a server with a lot of people. Um, Next farm that I made was over here. It is a giant slime farm. I made it for two reasons. One, I needed slime, obviously, and two, all the stone that I got from digging this out was super useful. And I have a lot of slime balls. So that's pretty cool. Over here, I just had a beacon. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this area so far. Oh, there's one more thing. Over here, I have a water temple that I'm going to drain and make into a big farm. And it's really cool because it's super close to the shoreline. And yeah, so our next location is going to take us to spawn. So this is my portal. We have it above the bedrock, and then I just have a path that leads back to the nether hub that other people on the server are building. And then that portal in the middle is where spawn is. So I just need to climb the staircase to get up there. And here is the portal to spawn. Spawn is looking pretty cool so far. Essentially, the idea behind this season's spawn is that there are no rules. It's just going to be shops galore. So we have a big tower over here. My things are over here. So the first shop that I built was this iron shop right here. I'm pretty proud of it. It looks kind of nice. And I have all this iron for sale. And then that's all. That all comes from my iron shop as well. Then over here, I have another shop, which is a beacon shop, and I'm selling beacons. And this beacon shop is actually going to be our next location because we need to figure out how we got all of those beacons. And that's going to take us to the nether. Okay, so we are back in the nether hub. I'm on the top floor currently, and we need to fly in this direction. And now, you might have saw a glimpse of it. I currently have a schematica still in that location, and what it is a wither skeleton farm. So here we are about 800 blocks in each direction, and this is my private wither skeleton farm. I built this all myself over about the past week. So we go down, and then this is the farm itself. It has 5 layers. There's one down there, two, three, four, five. And then it uses slime block pushers in order to push the mobs into a central funnel, which I can show right here. It pushes them down onto those beds, which are down here. And then some more slime block pushers push it down into this pit down here. And then down here, we have the killing chamber. This is the on and off switch, and then we just hack and dice into them. This farm, it's pretty good. When the server is empty, this server kind of changed some of the spawning mechanisms, so it isn't as fast as it should be, but it's still pretty fast. It produces, I think, about a skull every 2 minutes, which is decent. Currently, I only have one because I made all those beacons. But the really cool thing about it is that it makes so many extra things, such as coal, blaze rods, bones, gold, more gold, arrows, and rotten flesh. So it's pretty cool. I can run it really quickly, so then you can just see the mobs flying down. Normally what I would do is I would AFK with a auto clicker right here, and then just stand right here. And it does get pretty laggy. And then you can see how they drop down like that. Yep, see? A lot of it. And then the longest part about this entire process was slabbing the entire area around it. So I had to do a lot of slabbing. Like, a lot of slabbing. All of this. This is actually, once you get to this point, no mobs will spawn here when you're AFKing over there. So I didn't have to put any of there. Ouch. So that is essentially a really brief summary of what I've built so far. This server has been active, like this world has been active for, I think, since January 11th. And today is the first day of February. So getting near a month, and I feel like I've done a decent amount. Um, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be definitely uploading more videos about my daily progression and things like that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.